Obama and saying that his primary victory in Iowa vindicated his faith in America. That's supposed to be a problem. Let's listen.
He said the other day that his primary victory vindicated his faith in America. My country has never had to prove anything to me, my friends. I've always had faith in it, and I've been humbled and honored to serve it.
Wow. We begin with Obama campaign spokesman Bill Burton tonight. Bill, thank you for joining us. It seems
Chris,
like when you listen to your candidate, when you listen to Senator Obama on the trail, he keeps warning of what sounds like a dirty campaign being thrown his way, and yet
he found the moment to be quite invigorating to come out for John McCain. But, you know, this campaign, I think, has devolved over on the McCain side a bit, where you've got McCain, the sound you played just now, attacking Barack Obama's patriotism. I mean, it's really a pathetic way to go out on the campaign trail, to go after a line that Barack Obama's been saying on the stump for literally months now, and to suddenly say that Barack hasn't always felt good about his country. It's really a sad state of affairs. But Senator Obama's out there. He's fired up. We feel good about what's going on all over the country. The volunteers for our campaign showed up in record numbers today, all over, especially your home state, Pennsylvania. We had a great day out there. Joe Biden's going to be out there on Monday. We're feeling really good about things.
Bill, you're a pro. I would never question your judgment, but I will.
I appreciate that.
Why are you calling this a rough campaign? I mean, I'm looking at the North Carolina campaign where Liddy Dell's calling her opponent godless, attacking her for being an atheist. I mean, that's hardball. I thought there was a lot of talk about using the Jeremiah Wright connection. They haven't done that. I've watched campaigns in Pennsylvania, just looking at the Philadelphia media market, any election. They call judges all crooks taking money. Compared to that, this campaign is ending almost like beanbag. Well, I'll tell you, that's just my assessment. But let me ask you about this.
Sure, no, I hear you. And it's hard to compare our campaign to what's going on in North Carolina or any of those other things. But I tell you what, when you've got your running mate like Sarah Palin was out there saying things like Barack Obama pals around with terrorists and some of the things that got hollered out in the crowds, it got pretty ugly out there. And now, you know, we're just focused on different things. We're making sure that people know our core economic argument that, you know, there's a real difference when it comes to who's going to get the middle class a tax cut. Barack Obama will.
Yeah,
John McCain will.
I think it got out of hand. You know what I think? As an observer, Bill, I'm thinking it got out of hand on their part when people like Michelle Bachmann, who are not as advanced in this tactic, ended up connecting the dots themselves on television and getting in trouble for connecting the dots. They were trying to be cute about it.
Right. And now she's in real trouble.
The code book. She's in trouble.
Right.
Let's take a look at something that's broken here that is a real news story. Tell me about the relationship between Senator Barack Obama and his aunt, the half-sister of his father. She's living up in Boston, according to something that was leaked out of the government, apparently, by the immigration services. She's in the country illegally. Is he in contact with his aunt? Apparently, he quoted her or mentioned her in one of the books he wrote. Does he keep up with her? What's the relationship?
Right. Well, they have talked from time to time. He hasn't talked to her for a couple of years, but she's been.
Does he know she's in the country illegally?
In and out of his life. No, he had no knowledge of that whatsoever. No, he didn't have any knowledge of that, and you know, he thinks that the laws should be applied here just as they would for any other person. But you know, this is an unfortunate incident, and you know, it's something that's happening up in Boston, but we're still focused on the campaign trail here.
If I had a nephew who was as important as Barack Obama, United States Senator, I'd call him up and say, help get me a green card. Help look at me. Has she ever asked him for help in that regard, in terms of immigration matters?
No, nothing.
Has she ever asked her nephew for help?
Well, when she came out to visit him some 9 years ago, Senator Obama invited her to come and visit the Obama family in Chicago, and so in that sense, he sponsored her visit. But besides that, no.
Never got involved with the legal aspects of her life right now?
No. Of course not. Of course not.
Okay, well, that's an issue. I don't think that's a big deal in terms of the campaign, but it is a sticky matter. I thank you, Bill Burton. Good luck on Tuesday night. It looks like your campaign is working out as planned. Thank you very much for joining us.
We're working hard.
Dick
Thanks,
Armey's
Chris.
here.
I appreciate it.
Dick